Welcome to Uruk's Hollow!
What's up everyone, this is Uruk's Hollow, long time no speak. Got some awesome stuff for you this time. Today's video is the first of 4 tutorials that will teach you how to craft an Uruk as much as possible in Shadow of Mordor. I will be publishing these tutorials in quick succession, so check back often. This time, I am going to show you a way to get the Uruk you want, with the personality and appearance you want. With this trick, you can more easily spawn captains with titles such as Blackblade, the Friendly, the Executioner, and many more. If you watched the video I made about my followers, you probably noticed that all of them had a different voice and head model. If it weren't for what I am about to teach you, I would still be looking for those Uruks. Let's talk about what you need first. I recommend that you start a new playthrough for this tutorial as well as the others to come. It is not entirely necessary, so if you want to craft an Uruk in an old save, you can totally do it. The second thing, and probably the most important, is to have your save file backed up. For PC users, this is cake. For console, it is terrible. I am on Xbox One and it is super annoying. But if I am doing this on this platform, you can totally do it as well. There should not be too much trouble with PS4 or PC, but by far PC is the best platform to try this on. We will call this backup save file number 1, and it is just a safety in case something goes wrong in the beginning. The final thing you want before you start is to have brand. So if you want to do this in the campaign, you have to go through half of this story, which takes a couple hours if you do it fast. If you want to do this on the Forge, then you are good to go from the start, since you get all abilities when you enter this mode. After you have made sure you got all that, you're good to go. Load up the game, and what we're going to do is make the game remember grunts in an area. I recommend Earthen Wastes for Udun, and for Nurnen, I recommend Cape of Nurn. These locations are small and easy to navigate. They also don't have as much wildlife activity as some other places. The first thing we're going to do is go to the preferred region and make sure there are no branded grunts in the area. After all branded Uruks are gone, look around and search for a grunt you like, based on his appearance, class, or whatever you want. For this tutorial, I want a defender. There's a bunch right there. I don't like any of these 3, so I am going to pick the one in front of the rest. This is what he looks like. Alternatively, if you don't like any of the grunts currently in the area, just kill them all and new ones will spawn. You can keep doing this until you find one you like. The next step is to kill all other grunts around the one you like. Be careful here not to terrify your grunt. If he flees, there's a 50-50 chance he respawns on the same location, so it is better not to chance it. When you have isolated your grunt, simply leave him alone. Find some other grunt around the area to brand. I like to brand 3 or 4, but you can brand as many as you like. What this does is make the game remember the grunts we are branding, and consequentially, the game also remembers a handful of hostile grunts. When you have branded some Uruks, all you want to do now is fast travel to the nearest tower. If you see the branded grunts indicator, then you succeeded. You can jump down and take a look at the grunts that spawned if you want. Sometimes you will immediately find your grunt, other times not, but if he doesn't immediately spawn, you don't have to worry about that too much. It is very important that you don't pause the game here or take too long looking around. We don't want the game to save again at this point. Instead, you want to close your game completely and make a new backup. This will be save file number 2, and we will be using it a lot from now on. With your most recent save, launch the game again and go back to the area you were at before and look for your grunt. You normally don't want to look too far, since the saved grunts usually spawn first and near the place you found them at the first time. If he isn't there, don't give up yet. Fast travel to the nearest tower and take a look again. You can repeat this a few times, probably 3 or 4. If the grunt still doesn't spawn, then sadly the game did not remember him. But most of the time, the game will save the grunt you wanted if you follow the steps carefully. Once you find your grunt, all you have to do is let him kill you. This will reveal his voice. Every grunt is given a captain's voice as soon as they spawn. What this means is that this grunt will behave the same and have the same personality every time we let him kill us. Name and title are not set, so every time we die to this grunt, he will have different naming. If you like what you got, you can do whatever you want with this captain. If not, just close your game and reload save file number 2. Find the grunt and let him kill you again to get a different captain. So now I am going to tell you about a few things to note about this. Before you start, you want at least one spot on the first row to be empty, so your grunt doesn't get killed when he is promoted. There is a 50-50 chance that the Uruk will fail when trying to take one of these spots if all are occupied. Titles related to the personality, body type, skin color, or class of the grunt have a much higher chance of appearing. This can help you get unique personalities more often, like the Destroyer or the Singer, but can't prevent you from getting other titles that are not bound to a voice, like the Unkillable. If you have any titles like the ones mentioned already on the hierarchy, this will block any more of the same, so you will have much better chances at getting others. Be careful not to have many captains with the same personality you want already on the hierarchy. These seem to interfere with my ability to get grunts with the same voice. Some titles require the grunt to have several specific traits. For example, the Destroyer and the Executioner. To spawn one of these, you want a grunt with black clothes and voiced by Matt Mercer. There are many other titles like this. Some of them, like the Elder, are much more easily spawned through random promotions. Be aware that not all titles can be spawned from grunts. Some of these include Plaguebringer, Longtooth, the Crazy, the Amputator, Rawhead, and many others. And that's all you need to know to start spawning the captains you want. If you got any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to provide you with further assistance. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.